My life. Just got back from my little trip to SoCal. So here I am. I'm about to take care of my clients. As you all know her, she has been on my several lives. But today we're just gonna go in with a simple set with Almond Shape. So it's nice to know how to do a simple set, right? So let's get it. We're gonna go in with some white pearl color acrylic, and we're gonna end it with some nice pearl white on top of it. So check it out. All right, let me plug my camera as we always do. Perfect. Let me see your cuticle. Let me help you out with that. Let me help you push back your cuticle, clip them for you. Sharon, life's been treating you well, though?
Sure has.
Man, I like to hear that.
How about you?
You're always so positive, man.
Oh, so are you.
I have to be positive because life gets a little bit hard, and you can't be negative about it, right? We all have a struggle, right? Let me do this for you. Cut your cuticles.
You went
down.
down to SoCal?
Yeah,
Where?
I took my family. We went to Wolf Log. It was really nice.
Oh, what is that?
It's like a hotel where it has a water slide inside of it,
Oh, wow.
like a water park. So it's cool. I did do some videotaping when we were in the park, so I'm working on kind of putting it up. But other than that, it was nice. We did some food ventures. So yeah.
What was it? That snail that was down there?
Yeah, that snail that I ate, that it was not good. It was there. It was at the
Was it the
Little
flavor not
Saigon.
good, or was it
You know what?
texture
I think
overdone?
what it is we ordered it kind of late, so they were just trying to like
Get
reheat
rid
up
of it.
the extras. You know what I mean? So when it comes to doing almond shape, I got well if any type of shape, I always want to make sure your cuticle is perfect. Who knows what these cuticles been through for the last 1 month since you haven't seen me.
Yeah, you're bad. No, that's been a whole month.
How was
Probably
this?
like a little week.
So how
more.
was the set I did for you last time? Did
Oh,
you
I love
enjoy it?
those. Yes, they were just like really long.
They were long.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like the design had a go with
Do
it.
you enjoyed it?
I do. I love them.
People had a compliment on it or no?
Yeah, they do. They're like, oh, an eye.
Hmm? How's your family?
They're good.
Yeah, everyone's staying healthy.
Yeah. I don't know about now with that whole. Did you
What?
hear that monkeypox is spreading?
Man, they be spreading all kind of stuff. If you can't get killed by a bat, you gotta get killed by a monkey. I mean, we always gotta be ready for something. Never know
Dang.
which animal be
They said
about
there was a
next.
case here already.
Next thing you know, we're gonna have dog pots.
Dog pox.
You enjoy me when I'm cutting your cuticles? It feels good,
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
but it feels nice, right? Like just feel
Like
me.
a freshen up.
Girl, I got you like
Probably like
that.
a fresh fade for a guy.
I got you like that. Why? Why do you pick on your middle finger the most? That's what I like to know. Like what?
I tried
Because I'm
to.
looking at all your finger and I
I
notice this
actually
one get the
tried
most bruise.
plucking the cuticles with my
Plug them with no,
tweezers.
don't plug them. Well, how come you don't ever go out and buy yourself one of these like cuticle nippers? And all you have to do is just cut it. It's very satisfying. Maybe I'll get you one.
I try to.
Just don't cut your finger. They're very
I don't know
sharp.
what is like the nail that overgrows.
Hangnail. You pick at them too?
I'm picking my toes.
Boy, that's
They were
good.
getting long, so I like picked them with my finger.
me see. I'm trying to get this part right here. Perfect. So how's it going? Didn't you say you were in some kind of like esthetician school?
Oh yeah.
So how's that going for you?
Well, I'm studying for my test right now.
Oh, like for your board? So you're pretty much done with that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Are you when is your date to take the test?
August 20th. So I got all the time to like study.
You'll be all right. You're gonna get it. I'm
Yeah, I
excited.
think I'm just overthinking it.
I'm excited for you. Like, are you nervous about the test? Like, what are you nervous about?
What am I nervous?
Because the test, you know, mainly it's gonna talk about like sanitation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that's the main thing about like the state
The
board
only thing
test.
that makes me nervous is because it's on the computer, right? So, like, let's say if you get a question wrong in a certain subject, it'll keep throwing you those kinds of questions.
Okay,
It'll like regenerate.
that's all right.
So I was like, I gotta really know everything in every
You do
subject.
have to know
Yeah.
everything. So here's the biggest advice I can give you is like when I took my cosmetologist test. You know, I
Did you
spent.
do flashcards?
You know what? So it's crazy because back in the day, I don't know if this is possible anymore, but there was this website. You can actually buy a book sample of the state board test. So it has all kind of tests on there, and it's like the question that has been asked throughout the year. You know what I mean? And I study off from that test.
Oh, and it helped you?
Well, yeah, because now it kind of give you like a similar aspect of what the question's going to be, right? But I also have to study like I also have to study that like sometime when you read you have to study like the chemicals, like the bonding, you know. That's important. You'll be all right.
Aw, thanks.
Boom. So much better, right? See, when I first took my state board test, I failed.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, dude, I failed.
Was your first one free?
You know, I don't know if it was free or not. I just knew that I didn't do very well because the day before I took the test, I was turning it up. And that's what I get. I couldn't even wake up. I woke up with a hangover. And I still went to the test because the date was there, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm that kind of guy where you kind of live and learn. Like I always have to learn the hard way, you know what I mean? I wish I could learn the easy way, but unfortunately it's not like that.
So to pass, you just had to like shut down everything.
Yeah, I had to shut down everything and I kind of just focus, you know. But you got the esthetician, so maybe it might be a lot easier because the cosmetologist, it consists of everything. It has esthetician in there, it has waxing, it has hair chemicals, haircut,
Ours has
nail.
like anatomy stuff.
Right. So
Or
you
like some.
you'll be all right,
Or
girl.
chemicals.
Look, if I can do it, you can do it. Because you know, I just know like I ain't all that smart, you know what I mean? But you just gotta keep
Yeah, you
keep
is.
trying. You know, I'm not. You just gotta keep trying. Like whatever you put your mind into, don't stop, you know what I mean? The problem I see with this industry, like people in the beauty industry, is that they stop. You know, like they don't give themselves enough time to grow. They don't give themselves enough time to like really build that clientele. It takes time.
I bet.
You know what I mean? Like it's like something you think is easy because like you're in your head, you're like, oh, I like what I do. you can only like what you do so much until you don't get paid. You know, and then next thing you know, you'll be like, man, this I picked the wrong career. You know, and that's why a lot of people. It's funny, like they start out working in this industry, right, and then they don't realize they have to hustle so hard. You know, and there's gonna be days where you don't make money. Um, and then they decide like, you know what, this ain't for me. I'm gonna go back and get my 9 to 5 job, and I can get paid by the hours. You know what I mean? But then that's just security pay. But you know, in this industry of like the beauty, nails, hair, esthetician, God, you can make so much money.
You can make rent in one day,
You
probably.
you could. I'm not even kidding. You could, but one thing I also have to share with you is that this industry can make you very comfortable, meaning like um, sometimes you realize you're making pretty good money. You don't want to work a lot.
What if like one day you have to take some time off? Then
No,
what do you do?
you
Is
have
there
to
like business help for that? I always wonder that when it's like,
say that one more time. What's your question?
is there help when a small business, like let's say you have to be out for a while?
Okay, so that's a good question. Unfortunately, as a self-employee contractor business, you are responsible for your own pay. Like if you break a leg or anything, yeah, you can apply for disability, but that depends on how much they're going to give you to support your living. Okay, that's why when people like to work for companies, because company provide you. Texas Gotti, what's up? People provide you with health care. People provide you with like vacation times, right? And because of that, people are more likely to want to work for the company. In your case, in my case, we don't have that support. So what that's why I always tell people like when you guys are working in the beauty industry, you
It's
gotta be
best to invest in what, like the 401k and
yeah,
stuff?
you can no well 401k is more like for your retirement,
Yeah.
okay? But we're talking about like you wanna go on vacation. You don't got no vacation pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is you got to be financially good. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's one thing they don't really teach you in school. Like they don't teach you in elementary, high school, or even in beauty school. Like no one's out there telling you that oh you got to be really good at planning your financial because in this industry, go ahead, drink your coffee, girl. We got a long way to go because we about to educate each other on life right here. So I'm gonna go in with these tips because this tip looks really good with almond shape. Sounds good?
So we do it like narrow?
Yeah, we're gonna make it narrow and round. Sounds good? So yeah, that's one thing like financial, you have to be really good at planning because in this job, let's say you can be really busy today, right? And then tomorrow you're not busy at all. And then now you got then the following day you're not busy at all. So now whatever you make in that one busy day is a wash because you didn't make money for the last 2 other days. You see what I'm saying? So it's important that like you got to be financially ready and you got to plan out like you know because this money is nice because like you can make money you can make like $300-400 a day but then you know you make good tip money too, you know what I mean? But in all of that most people what they do is like oh I'm gonna use my tip money to pump gas. That's fine. I'm gonna use my tip money to eat out, right? But then they go and they accumulate other expense. It's crazy, girl. I see it all the time.
The more money you make, the more bills you got.
Exactly. So you gotta be financially planning. Like me, for example, I have a business bank account. So all my transaction through the credit card goes through that bank. So now I have an option to use it or not. So now it's easier. You see? I can be like, oh, you know what? I need this much to pay my bills, and also when you do this kind of job, like as a nail tech, you have to ask yourself how much you want to make in a day to support yourself. You know what I mean? Like we can't just say like we good at what we do, we love what we do, and go out there and not make money. Like every day when I go into the shop, I always set myself a goal. And and this is only I'm able to do it is because I've been doing it for a while. But you got people who are new to this industry. You know what I mean? You got people who are new to in this industry. Sometimes they have to pick a salon and sit out there and wait. You know what I mean? Like it's a game of patience when you're first starting out because you have no client. Your skill is okay. You know what I mean? You got to build your client some way. So I always recommend people like just
What was that?
weigh it out. You got to weigh it out. Like don't be impatient with this game. Like the money's gonna come. Like the right client that you want in your career, they all gonna come. But that's just a matter of time. You like talking to me? You learn a lot.
Sure do.
You always, I'm always, I'm always trying to help somebody out, right? Because we all need that helping hand.
You say you're gonna start doing like virtual videos
I'm doing
to
virtual right
learn?
now, but yeah, eventually I will do an online class.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's the thing that I always tell people, like, you gotta have patience. Man, when I have my business, I recruit a lot of like young students. I mean, they're licensed, but they just got out. And I always teach them one thing is you gotta have patience. And then, throughout my career, I have met people who are impatient. So where they don't give themselves enough time. Like I had this one girl, she was getting tired, working at a restaurant. So she wants to do nails, and her skill was all right. Like she took too long. She took like 4 hours on a full set.
Wow.
So after that, I and then every time she see other like stylists in the shop, like doing it fast, making fast money, she was getting mad at herself. She goes in the back and start crying all that. And eventually, she just told me like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go back to doing waitressing, which is cool. But at the end of the day, it's like
You need more time.
everybody's timing is different. Like I had a girl who she caught on doing nails like within a month. But she also does a lot of research on her side. Like she was watching a lot of YouTube videos. She was watching other tutorials videos. And then, but you got other people who, they can practice and practice, and it's just their timing is different. You know what I mean? But at the end, you just gotta be patient and give yourself enough time. So I have to go on and rant with you about how to be successful in this industry.
Oh, that's good info. That's so true though. Do you feel like it's over flooded?
It is. I mean, you can find a salon in every corner now, right? The competition's high. So you got to make
What's
yourself.
the next hot thing?
Well, it is. Yeah, you have to ask yourself what's the next hot thing. But I don't think that's even the case. I think as like a stylist or anybody, right, in the beauty industry, you have to ask yourself why you stand out. That's more important because design is not hard to pick up on the trend because you got social media, you have like all the people posting the latest thing, right? So it's not hard to catch on the trend. But I think what's hard is really, um, let me get the perfect tip. Yeah, I think what's hard is just defining who you are as a stylist. I think that's hard because you can go out there and be like, oh, I'm good at customer service. Now you got like other 10 people being good at customer service. So now you're blending in with a good customer service crew, right? But then let's say if you want to be different, it's not about being who you are, but it's really the things that you do. That is important. Like the things that you do for your client, like I always educate my client. That's just weird about me. Like everything I do, like even now I'm trying to educate you just in case that you're gonna be successful in the beauty industry that you're gonna be in, right? And that's important. And another thing that I also find important is like how can people reach you? Like You talking about you're a good nail tech, but if I can't reach you, then that's a problem right there. So now you have to learn about like, is there a good booking system? Is there a way where people can
Do
contact
you
me?
think it's easier to find in a paper or like digital?
Digital. Everything should be
Really?
digital by now.
Wow,
Paper
that's
is old
crazy.
school,
I'm like
girl.
old school.
Well,
I feel
no,
like I'm old school.
no,
I don't.
it's
I like
not
to
that
have
you're.
it on the. I like to have
You
physical
know,
paper.
I think it's not that you're old school because I used to be like that.
Uh-huh.
It's just that we get nervous when it comes to technology because we don't use it every day.
Uh-huh.
You know, so I used to be on paper. Now that I switched to like uh, to digital, it's so much easier.
Even though it's digital, do you still feel the need to like print out?
No, no, it actually
Cause just
sent
in
like you
case.
get a text.
Just in case there's a twitch.
No, you can just always call them. You know, it's not like you're dealing with multi like thousands of people. How long do you want it today?
Short.
Right here.
Maybe a little shorter.
Well, start with here
Uh-huh.
so that I can follow them into an
Okay.
almond shape. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
And then if you want it shorter, you just let me know.
Okay.
Sounds good. You know, I got you. So today we're doing almond shape, huh? Have you ever had almond shape?
Probably like in years.
Okay. How's your sister doing?
She's doing okay.
I'm excited about the class that I'm going to have this week.
Oh, what class?
Oh, you know my nail class.
Oh
My,
yeah, that's what I was telling you. You said like I seen you said something like with
yeah, so
online. Is it online or physical?
it's gonna be physical. It's
Oh,
gonna be a
nice.
one-on-one class, and
By one-on-one, do you mean just one student at a time or a
yeah.
whole class?
So
that you do
far,
'em?
so far, it's just gonna be me and the student. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I feel like there's people who goes to these big nail school and there's too much people, and the problem is that some of them get scared and shy of asking certain questions, right? So I feel like having a one-on-one, or maybe I can make it two-on-one eventually. I think it's just keeping them more personal,
A
and
lot of
so
the techniques are like super old school.
there's a lot, and I'm
Yeah.
just not teaching about technique. I feel like I'm gonna teach them how to flow,
Everything.
like really how to flow with the business, or like how I'm doing it right now. Like how like you and I we talk, and I can still get the job done very naturally.
Yeah. That's crazy. At school, they had like the old school books. You know,
Right,
the
right.
haircuts? They still have those there.
Yes, they do.
I'm like, who's gonna, like, really?
Nobody's gonna
And
notice
then,
that.
like, while we're learning, we had a color on a paper,
Right.
like with crayons and a paper.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
supposedly makeup.
I remember
know?
that. I remember
And I'm
that.
like, how do you even learn from that? That's not learning. So, no, they don't teach you pretty much nothing.
All right. So now we're gonna try to make this square tips into an almond shape. Just cut the side, cut the edges, kind of form the shape with the scissor. By cutting the side, you're gonna make the almond kind of straight. Yep.
What was that guy's name last time he was here?
Sean?
Sean. He's the owner?
Yes. Sorry for the flying tips.
Did he ever rent out that room?
Nope. You
Oh
still have it
wow.
available.
Dang.
Probably waiting for you.
Man, this would have been like perfect too. Like, how much do you think he'd
I don't know.
want?
Honestly, I don't know. But you can talk to them,
Dang.
and that's part of just growing your business. You gotta talk to them and see what they have offered, you know?
We could be coworkers.
For real.
Those beads look so crazy. It looks like a
What?
wall.
What is it?
The beads.
I know it does, right?
So cool.
Am I doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that shape. That looks good, huh?
Ooh,
Is the
that's
length okay?
good. Yeah, that's good.
You like that length? Yep. How's that for you?
Love it.
Let's see. Hold on. The music's coming from here.
Hmm?
Let's go on to
What
the
was,
next.
what was some new stuff that you got?
Oh, just some glitter. Just like some really beautiful glitter polish.
Are you starting to get PO boxes?
Well, I do have a
What's it called?
PO.
PR?
Well, no, they
That's
they
cool.
just want me to like make a marketing video for them. You know,
Oh,
something that it's a good
that's
exchange for product.
cool.
What do you worry about
What do you
lately
mean?
on the test? Like, Just making time to study?
Well, like making time to study.
Yeah, like you have time to study or you don't have time?
I do. I've just been doing like flashcards and stuff.
Mm,
Cause I have a booklet and it's just the questions with the answer. You know.
gotcha.
So I'm like, okay, I'll just make flashcards, but it's like a booklet this thick. So it's like I already have so many flashcards. So
Man, it's important that I shape. Back in the day, I never shaped before I do the acrylic. I make
what were
such a...
you doing before? Nothing?
no, I would put acrylic and I'll shape afterward, which that was a bad
You weren't
decision.
filing the nail?
No, so I will shape it now, which is a lot easier, so that you don't have to worry about...
Because it gets thicker and harder.
Yeah, it gets thick and hard, and that makes your job so much harder. Move this out of the way. There you go.
How's your brother Danny?
Good. I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh, you haven't seen him for a while?
Yeah, because I've been kind of out and about with my family, so... Very nice. So you guys see, a good preparation, a good 30 minutes around that time. Let's go ahead and grind this part down real quick, smooth out the surface. Is it expensive to go to esthetician school?
I believe I have to pay
6,000? That's a lot.
I heard other states are like 20 grand. I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
It's expensive.
Yeah, no, Milan is the cheapest. I know Paul Mitchell is more expensive. I think it's like 15. Well, mine was 11, but I got some help, so I just have to pay 6.
That's good.
But originally it'd be 11, and then I think Paul Mitchell's like almost 16.
Right.
But
No, don't. Paul Mitchell is just the reputation of the name. If I were you, I'd pick any cheap school. Because you
literally, if they had something online, I'd probably do that. Because you literally learn
because
nothing.
you literally like self-teach yourself, you know,
Yeah.
self-taught a lot of things.
It'd be cool if they had like something online to where it's like maybe 4 grand or 5 grand.
That would be great, right?
You know. Because they teach you YouTube videos. They show you YouTube videos.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, what?
For real?
Yeah, YouTube videos will show us.
That's crazy.
And then I had to correct another teacher because she didn't pronounce the word right.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't know how to say it. And it's like, she's been doing it for like over 20 years. She should know, right?
Dang, yeah.
And then in class, they don't teach you anything. You'll just be coloring with crayons.
Damn.
Or like doing a facial on the demi.
That's sad.
On the demi, and then you gotta get like a pencil and pretend you're doing.
That's hella sad.
Yeah, so.
Like
it's all
they
scam,
need to
isn't it?
teach. Well, I feel like it's like they don't. And on top of that, like the teacher they hire, she probably teach because she don't have that much client.
Yeah, they
to
just
hang
hired
on, you know what I mean?
anyone. She was very discouraging.
Yeah, she was.
She'd be
Man,
like,
I wish I was the teacher.
she was
I'd
saying,
be spitting a lot of knowledge.
She was
the-
saying, "Oh, if you ladies have like a husband, you ladies are lucky." And,
the hell?
And how
How'd
she
she do
was, and how she was stressing, and how she needs 2 jobs, and how she had to be
Man,
there.
they all.
Um,
I'm telling you, all this teaching you see in the beauty school. I'm not trying to diss nobody, but they just doing the job to get paid, man. Because at the end of the day, The true stylists are out there hustling the true industry. You know, they don't like me. I would teach because I've been doing this for a long time. So now my body's getting kind of sore. You know, back in the day, like most of the teachers that we got is hella old because they've been there, done that.
Oh yeah.
But you got nowadays, you got these man. They even offer you the teaching job if they liked you. They be like, hey, I think you do really well. Once you get your license, why do you teach? And I'm like, bro, that's why all the next generation ain't getting that knowledge that you're supposed to get. You know? You like chewing on ice or what? You're an ice chewer, huh? You like that?
Yeah, I was actually told I'm low on iron, so.
Man. But for real. But I remember when I was in beauty school, girl, phew, we were turning it up. Our beauty school was a different animal right there. It was in Madeira Beauty
Wow.
College, okay? And I swear, it was almost like every time when somebody graduate from that beauty school,
We'll make a big.
we talking
thing.
about we got barbecue pits in the back,
Aw.
2 of them, not just one, and we got women rolling blunts after blunts. I mean, it was like that almost every single week because every week somebody graduate, and you know who's the cool one or not because if you ain't cool, they ain't throwing shit. If you ain't cool, more likely you see the parents coming through and taking a picture with the teacher. But when you know you cool, oh my god, they be like going through the whole week, like writing down what you want to eat, what you want to barbecue,
Oh.
what you want to drink, and we were literally drinking, getting turned up at that place, girl. Like I can't make this up.
Oh, that's cool.
But you know, it was different though because like on the weekday, everybody's tired because on the weekend they be turning it up. So weekday they all focus on trying to get their practicals in, trying to get, and you know, it was man, I was so bad. Like you know how like when you clock in for a service, you do it through the computer. So the way I did it, I would clock in for a pedicure. And then 15 minutes later, I clocked out. Like I did a pedicure. I did that like throughout the whole day. So I ended up doing like 10
I'm
pedicures.
done.
Yeah. Because that's all they care about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all they care about. But so yeah, I learned most of it. But yeah, I remember back in the day when we go to beauty school, it was crazy like that. Yeah, they were like turning it up. That
Was
was
it a big building?
yeah, it was no, it wasn't a big building. They have like a classroom and a bunch of station out there, you know. And it's funny, like I love doing hair, so I got a client.
Oh, you gotta do hair too.
Yes, because I got a cosmetologist
Oh,
license, you know.
yeah.
So I got this client. She be coming in every week trying to get her wet set rolls. You know what I mean? Them hair buns. um, but yeah, I had fun. I had fun in beauty school, you know. I remember my last day. Oh man, we were really turned up right there. Yeah, they'd be like, man, what you wanna? They call me Sunflower back in the day. Because I was always having my hair color like blonde.
All the way.
Yeah, I always have blonde hair, you know? So, yep. They, let me clean this out real quick. The brush is kind of dirty, so. All right, let's go in with this pearl white, and then we're gonna put it. This is gonna be a simple set. The preparation takes around like what 35 minutes, but that's because we're taking time. We don't need to rush on nobody, you know. So, for those of y'all who don't know how to pick up a good bead, it's all about how much liquid you pick up, and depends on the size of your brush. This is the size 14, so I always like to test out, look at the acrylic, see how this one's forming pretty slowly. So that means I'm gonna drop it, just testing it out. This one's forming kind of faster than last one, so this one seems to be good. Let's go.
And why is that?
Why is what?
The first one is slower.
Oh, because man, you asked really good questions, Sharon. The reason why it was slow is because I didn't pick enough monomers. So, and you look at it, you know, you can't just blindly expect, you know, especially the monomer that's good, it takes time for it to like bond together. So I just kind of let it drip. You see this method right here? It's called just let it drip. It's dripping right down the side. Y'all see it? See, when I pick up a bad ball, I just toss it. Let's build that nice apex real quick. There we go. How's that? You like that color?
Nice.
That's a pretty color. And when y'all do application, make sure the surface is always nice and smooth. This is when you're gonna help yourself out when you guys do the e-filing. Boom. You like getting your nails done, Shelly?
Sure do.
At what age?
Probably like a few years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, not that
Where
long.
do you
I
get-
wasn't like getting nails in high school.
Where do you get your first set at? And what kind of design did you get?
My first set, my sister paid for, and it was like the little shops.
Mm,
Yeah, I probably like some pink nails or something.
yeah. It's funny, huh? Every time when somebody get their nails done for the first time, they always end up getting pink.
Really?
For real, girl. There we go. Satisfying, right? What's your plan for today?
I have to go to the DMV later.
Later? What you need DMV
Oh,
for?
for my ID. And then go to the gym.
How often you go to the gym?
I'm trying to make it I'm trying to get into it.
Again? It's
Yeah,
hard, huh?
like make it a habit and stuff.
Yeah,
Well, right now
it's
it's
a
been
lot of.
crazy busy because my gym, I guess, gave free membership to like high schoolers.
Oh,
So
okay.
now the whole high school's up in there. So
Really?
it doesn't matter how early you go. You go at 6 and it'll be busy, or
Mm.
even at night. So I'm like, great.
I love going. I love working out, but man, it takes so much self motivation.
It takes discipline. Yeah,
It is. Yeah, it's a
yeah.
lot of discipline.
But it's hard. But once you see results, you're like, yeah.
That's true too. Result makes you feel good, right? What happened is your nail. You have a very flat nail like myself, you know? So I'm trying to build a good surface for your nail so it looks kind of round on the middle. I love this color. So pretty, huh?
That's off white.
Yep, it's like a pearly look.
Are you able to mix powders?
Mm-hmm. Wow, look at that. That looks so nice. There we go.
Cute.
Yep, that looks good. Raise your hand up a little bit. There we go. Thank you. Sorry for making you so relaxed. Your hand just dropped low. That feels better with the fan on, huh? The problem with the powder today is I don't know why it's taking more time to dry, but it's all good. We got it. You know, I just had to build an apex for you because I say your nails, it's kind of like on the flat side, you know.
Why is
Um,
that?
because your nail base, you don't have a curved nail base, you have a flat nail base, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like build this nice roundness on the surface of your nail, and that's what's taking a while. Like most, like if you get people with like perfectly like a C curved nail, then the nail kind of follows it, you know. In your case, I kind of have to build it like from the middle up, and then now we're gonna follow it back down, just to create a very good shift with the nail. Perfect. Hold on, let me. You know, I gotta make sure it's 100% for you. There we go. Perfect. There you go. Whew. This should be an easy set, but that took me a while. But it's all right. So now the next step is we just gotta shape them up, which the shape is already there. So now it should be a lot easier. An almond shape is so in. This is considered a short almond shape right here. How you like the length? You like this
I
length?
love it. Yeah, the long ones it was just harder to like tie
Correct.
and
It slows you down a little bit.
yeah. These are called the Haley Bieber nails.
Is that shape okay?
Would you have like a brown one in that color for like fall?
This one? I have some brown colors, but send me some pictures in advance, and if I don't have it, I'll get it for you. Now you mean the acrylic powder? Yeah, I might, and we can put some falling leaves on there too.
It's still 100 degrees outside.
I know you're talking
But
about
there's
fall.
people, I went in the store and they already had like fall decorations, and I'm like, it's so hot.
Right? Very nice. Look at that, 3 fingers already. Gotta get that nice almond shape, looking cute. Very nice. Look at that. How do you like it?
I love these.
Oops, sorry. Don't mean to hit you. All right, one more step to go. It's the main shaping part. Very important right here. This is probably bread and butter for
To
shape.
smooth it.
Smooth it, but you can also shape it. Nice. Very nice. Look at that. Look at the side. It's just right on point. I'm giving your nail a lot of love, Sharon. You liking it?
I love it.
You good. Nice length, huh? work today. I like it though. It's gonna look so cute. We're pretty much on the finishing. So after this, we'll put that nice gloss, the pearl on there. See how it looks with this white. You like the shape?
I love it. It's cute. It's not granny. Yeah, I thought it'd be like kind of granny-ish, you know?
What does that mean? Like it looks old? No, it doesn't look old. Girl,
No, but some nails do when they're like short and round.
my goal is not for you to look old. The shape is so important. Even though this is like a simple set, I have to make sure the shape is on point, you know? That's where the money comes in, it's the shaping.
Would there be like any chrome?
I have chrome, I only have gold and holographic.
Oh, what's holographic?
It's where it has like multiple
Oh, rainbow?
Mhm.
Oh.
But I can get some more if you want. Let me know. Actually, I do need to stock up on the chrome. I don't have that much variety, which I shared.
Are those popular?
Yes and no. You know, it just depends on who's gonna want them. This industry, you never know who's gonna want what, right? You just have to have it ready. Some of the product you have is end up sitting there for years until somebody asks for it. Go ahead and wash your hand with water, please. Thank you very much. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This set is taking me a lot longer than I expected. The acrylic was giving me a little bit problem. Her fingernail was a little bit flat, so it's hard for me to do an apex. So that's what took me a while. But other than that, you know, we just take our time. We try to get it done right. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial so far, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do go live every week, and I do post my vlog about my family life and all that, like trips that I go to, you know, if you guys find that entertaining. But other than that, you know, thank you for tuning in. We should be finishing up. We just gonna put a nice like shimmery coat over this nails, a top coat, and pretty much that's the set. And then she also needed a pedicure, so I'm gonna take her a pedicure today too. Let me get the polish real quick, y'all. The problem about this shimmer polish, let me tell you something. This shimmer polish right here is actually really nice. It's just very hard because it gets a little bit wet and it drips. So polishing this can be dangerous. How do you like it?
They're super cute.
Nice.
I love them.
You like them, huh? I like, wow, the shape. That shape is so beautiful.
It looks classy.
That's pretty. You see?
I love it.
See what the white does? It compromised this color. That's why we went in with this pearl white. Because if this, man, I've done this color on like a nude. It still shows it and it doesn't look nice. This white right here, technically just give it a good balance. Man, I love it.
Don't you ever just want to get your nails done?
I do. Sometimes I do such.
Do you use your wife's nails?
I do my wife's nail, but can y'all imagine if I would get my nails done? I'd be so extra.
Does your wife keep up with them?
No,
What
she's
about your daughter?
only if she's out here, but she always asks me to paint her nails here and there, you know. This color is so beautiful. Wow. Go for it. You all right?
My cheek got itchy.
Go for it. Let me see. That looks good. Scoot over. So for this one, this is nice, huh? It's just gonna be one coat because we did the white base. You don't want to make them any thicker. Wow, look at that. This color is so pretty. Wow. It's pretty, huh?
Like pearls on my finger.
I know. Go ahead. You ready for your pedicure?
Mm-hmm.
You get to relax. Let's do our final check. What color do you want on your toes?
I'll probably do the same.
Same? Okay, perfect. What we do is we'll add a white as a base, and we'll put this over, okay? Let's check it out. Here, let me do this for you real quick. Alright, let's bring it together. Dang, that looks good. Look at that. Can y'all see the gloss? Let me roll the camera to the right direction for y'all. Can I bring it down? Look at that. Very pretty for that light. You like it?
I love it.
Alright. Alright guys, thank you for watching. That took me a little bit of a while, an hour and 30 minutes. But other than that, we got it done. Short almond shape. So it is possible to do an almond shape with that length. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Very simple set. Sorry I took too long. Other than that, I see you guys on my next live, and say bye.